Alright everybody, welcome back to Generation Zero. And today we're gonna have a walkthrough for the mission of the fall of the bunker. And actually I'm inside this bunker. Like the road to Saltham. Or as I would like to call it, the road to Saltiness. Let me turn on the lights here for a second. And let's trace back to the location where you would start. So by now you should have a shotgun, a pistol, as well as a sniper rifle from the hunter's house. Overall, there's the base location and the church. So basically, you come in from this area right here, so right over there. Let me grab this gun. So right there is where you come from. You have this hill. And basically, you want to grab that shotgun of yours because you're gonna need it. And here's the bunker. So you're gonna go inside here, and there will be little spider bots. They will jump at you, and they'll actually do considerable amount of damage. There will be a few right here, like 3 of them there, and like also like 3-4 of them here. And they're actually really annoying ones. Anyways, actually before you loot the place, first up you want to go to the left here, turn here, and use that button to turn on the lights. For all, it makes it really easy to just look around. And now on for the quest items. So one of the first quest items you're gonna find is right here. I already picked items up, so I cannot do that. So, but right there is actually one of the items. So let me check for lock. The road to Saltham. That would be this one, I think. No, actually no. It would be this one. Defense contract list. So you can see like 4 addresses of 4 different people in town. So like for the log, the missions, back to Road to Saltham. So there are total 6 items. For some reason I completed with 5 items, not 6. And again, I'll actually show this map. Here you can see the different street names. And if you actually go for the locations, this here is Voorlbecken 3, Olvisgarisweg 3, Meesgaten 1, and Wintergaten 8. Those are the 8 locations, and it also marks the actual bunker, as well as the Idritswegen sports field. But the actual only location that we have to be here is this location here, so the bunker, Voorlbecken 3, Viscarisweg 3, and Meesgaten 1. So I'm gonna tell you guys, right here is also supposed to be a map, but I'm not sure whether it drops right now or like it will drop late. Like you'll be able to pick it up later. If you cannot pick it up yet because it hasn't appeared for some reason, like that actually happens. Like you have to pick things up in a certain order for some reason. But if you cannot pick it up yet, then we might as well just go right here. So it's a really short walk to the first house. So the first house, the picture is right, the thing is right there. I will actually post pictures in a written guide as well.
Gösta, det här är Anita. Vart är du? Veman har skjutit i flera minuter. Jag försöker få tag på
That's
Peter
the
för att se om försvaret varit i
listen
kontakt. Men jag har evakueringsplanen här
document.
hemma. Så kom hit så fort du hör det här.
Anyways, and then we're going to go to the second roads. So now we're on the Viscarisweg at number 3, and that's this red house. So here are 2 items as well. So we open doors, and we go left or right for the items. So one of the items is actually going to be right here. That's the big map that I'm showing you guys multiple times now. So that's this map. There also is supposedly, here is the second tape. The tape that I couldn't pick up, and for some reason you might not be able to pick up. I actually finished by relogging and picking up this map again, because every time you relog, you're supposedly, like restart the game, you're supposedly able to grab them again. This is the Wintergaten number 8, but there's no item over there. So we're also not going to be picking it up. So if you keep track, it's 2, 1, and 2. And the last house is on this road right here, and it's the last house of this road. This is number 1. That will be this house. Here we got a burning tank. We're gonna be lying around. If you go inside, we have to go left, up, open this door, and the mission item is right here. Peter scribbled note. The amount of fall damage there is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, there's I think you should pick them up in that order, and then you have to track back to the bunker to pick the second map and then pick the second sound document. So I think the order. Anyways, in this house is actually another interesting item. Here you guys can find a SMG. So they will finally have use for the SMG ammo. As far as I know, that's the first SMG drop around. So anyway, supposedly you would have to go back here to the bunker and go back in, grab the map, and then you go back to the 4th location to get that one. And after that, you will actually unlock this next mission, which I'm actually also gonna do right immediately. So that would be lock. That will be the no. That was not it. That is not it. Oh, balance. We already did that. The home team. That's the one. So we got the invader site and search the area for any information, and then we have to find a military location in the area. So anyways, we're going to the road here. So we're just gonna follow the road towards the second area, just to show you guys the information where you can find the information here. I'm not sure whether I have to fight enemies, so we might have to get some into the action a little bit. But here there are also two pretty important things to get. Don't see any enemies, so that's good. So first up, you go here. You can find a 3rd grade shotgun. So it's a direct upgrade from your old shotgun because it does more damage. Anyways, in this car, if you open the side of it, you can get that radio recording. And then afterwards, right here, this is where this hand is supposedly going to be a map. And here you can also find a radio, which is also a useful item. Go to inventory. Create a mobile, rendezvous point for your friends, and to fast travel to your location. So every player should carry one of these so they can fast travel to each other. And I also like some health kits and an additional bino if you somehow lost yours that you found at the start of the game. So I have yet to locate the military location, but I figure it's gonna be either right there, or it's gonna be this location. But although this is, I think, a farm, so assumably it's gonna be this location right there. Alright, it's like a way different location, but that's gonna be for a different video. These are just like the little information pops. So again, if you look at the map here, this house right here, this house right here, then this house right here, and then the actual bunker is where you can find the items. And that's how you complete Saltham. So again, like if you have one of the glitching items, try to relock, pick up random items along the way. Like I finished by picking up that one map for the second time. That's at the Vig Road right there. I picked that up for the second time and it worked. So if it works, I ain't complaining. But it's like I'm just gonna call this episode "The Road to Saltiness" because I actually almost ended up getting salty because of this mission because I just couldn't find the items. Because again, they give you a lead to this location, and they give you a lead to this house, but there was nothing in those two, and it didn't occur to me that like I had 6 locations, so assumably, and like since I had 6 items, they would be distributed among all 6 locations. But no, there are like 2 at 2 locations, and then one each at another 2 locations. That would be 6, and like 2 locations that were marked. actually didn't have items. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys get through this mission, and good luck. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you guys all later. See you guys.